Well, Atheist Gamer 100, you asked what the difference is between a church e-begging and Amazing Atheist e-begging. I think that's self-explanatory. Amazing Atheist is e-begging for his personal gain. A church is e-begging to feed the hungry, put a roof over homeless people's heads, go to Africa and try to build schools and hospitals and things like that. So, yes, it's completely different. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that churches are completely legitimate. I'm not saying that even half of the time churches keep their word for it, because once you donate money, you don't know where it's going. You don't know if it is going to what they say it is, or if they're just pocketing it. And considering how big a lot of churches are, how they get their own Christian channels, and how they get much more fame and fortune and things, I doubt sincerely a lot of churches actually commit to what they say they're going to do with the money. But, in theory, at least it's selfless. In theory, anyway. Whereas Amazing Atheist doesn't even have that. He doesn't even have the selflessness in theory. He is just purely in it for self-gain. And you cannot deny that. So, that in and of itself proves the difference between a church's e-begging and Amazing Atheist e-begging. And if you ask me, if churches were proven not to donate so much of their money to their causes, that they should face criminal charges. But then again, a lot of people would say that that would blur the lines between separation of church and state. How convenient. It's always in favor of the pirates and the thugs and the bullies and the charlatans and things like that. But yes, it's true. Churches are corrupt. Churches lie. Churches don't have the best interests of humanity at heart many, many times. But at the very least, in theory, there is a selfless act involved. Whereas Amazing Atheist is just blunt about he's selfish, he wants your money, so he can pocket it. And there might be some redeeming feature in the pure honesty of the matter, but then why would you give him money if you know what it's going to? It's just going to go to him being able to make better videos and him pocketing the money so that he can pay his bills or, eat whatever he wants to eat or do whatever he wants to do and things like that. If he wants that kind of life, get a fucking job. You don't see me e-begging, do you? You don't see Undertaker Freak e-begging. You don't see James Evangelical 99 e-begging. You don't see Wrestling with Jesus or whatever his name is e-begging. Only Amazing Atheist is e-begging. So therefore, Amazing Atheist is the problem. How can you not see that? So that's really all I got to say here. I'm not going to go into any further detail because, that's the issue at hand here. So if you want to refute this, make your own video reply, or don't. I don't really care. I just figure people deserve to know the truth. You have this biased opinion because you're an atheist yourself, you're offended by the fact that Wrestling with Jesus is insulting atheists, and you're acting defensively rather than rationally. You're being ultra defensive because, yes, he is bashing atheists, and that's wrong. But the fact is, Amazing Atheist is a selfish asshole. There is no denying that. That is the truth. So, you're denying the truth. You're denying the clear evidence just because, you feel like you're an atheist first and a rational, ethical human being second. So, just give that some thought.